generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try throwing vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Michigan's offense will get the ball for the first time. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Going with the ground game left. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Wolverines lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year.
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Got it in the middle, it's Mark. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Wolverines! They put the first points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Scarlet Knights have enough for the first down.
That was a third down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on third down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's strong. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off play action on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was... Greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Using his legs, it's Haynes. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played 1 before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw. They'll try to get this up. Going down a couple of touchdowns. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's stuffed. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Finally, this offense show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys. Have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Grabbed in the middle. It's strong. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Rutgers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The pitch to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David. Gashing the D on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches.
There he goes. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Extending the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Benjamin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Weber. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sheffield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of Bug Meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Firing to the right, complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing catch. They'll try to pass their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Grab near the sticks. It's strong. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Got it behind the line. It's Benjamin. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's strong. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Grabbed over the middle, it's Marshall. Good, solid tackle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Duff. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Beck's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. They bring him down with the big play. Move the sticks.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Good toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The RPO, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Gets the no. Ball to the 25, giving 1.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Handoff from the gun. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Caught behind the line. It's Duff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness. The side. The ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that. And here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
Past the first down marker and still running. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance for... He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC.
With the catch, it's Moore. Breaks into the open.
Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's second and 12. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Dances away to buy time. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it in the middle, it's O'Leary. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Touchdown, Wolverine! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Michigan offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Setting up the screen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To throw, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. To the air on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Going to look downfield again. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And it'll be up to the field goal kicker to turn this into a one-score game. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt in the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's strong. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
And the Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Morgan. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now